say that you eat and you never really want, and then sometime at like 3 a.m. you find yourself having it. That's kind of how I envision Ripple's relationship with DDD.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was like, "What do you think about this character?" And he was like, basically just like, "No." Like,
Yeah.
he still doesn't feel that good about it, but you know, you gotta pull out the voice.
So tell me about this matchup. This is so great for me.
This is a very, in my opinion, player-to-player matchup. Like, I think DDD struggles against anybody who just doesn't interact with him. He really, he really like. There's no reason Falcon has to go in. You know what I mean? There's very little threat. So, but a lot of Falcon players like to go.
You're looking at one of them.
Yeah, you're looking at one of them in ORLY, right? So like, it wouldn't be a surprise to me if ORLY struggles with DDD because of that. But DDD definitely has some stuff once Falcon is going in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not so much that like, oh, Falcon shits all over his character. There's a certain playstyle that's really, really hard for DDD to deal with, but most people don't want to play like that. So it looks probably more even-ish than it could be if the Falcon was playing more like a Sonic would play.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
That's how I feel. But I mean, I could be. That's just like I have weird matchup opinions, so don't take what
I trust your judgment.
Yeah.
On the topic of Falcon playstyle, before I forget though, I do want to point out that your tweet, the nobody, absolutely no one, and then Illinois players about Chalupi, we all got a kick out of that. That was like in our Discord the next day, and we were dying.
I'm so happy. I mean, I think it's really, really amazing that you guys. I mean, roll for your boys. Everyone has to play like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love. But it's Chalupi.
You guys haven't felt it. You guys haven't felt footstools until you've played Chalupi.
You haven't understand the pure pain of being footstool.
Yeah. The best part is Chalupi doesn't know how famous he is. He just sort of does the thing in the background.
I literally had never watched a set of him, but I just know him from this particular thing.
From Che and I commentating. We bring him up like every other set.
It's really funny. Somebody else said it recently. I don't know if it was a meme. We're just like this Chalupi guy.
It's this Chalupi guy. Well, the other meme is that he's been gaslighting Ganon mains for like a year into thinking that Ganon's good because there's like a mystery really good Chalupi Ganon, and then he brought it out against Morse one time and got force timed. so the bit is that he has a secretly really good Ganon, and that he's gaslighting all of us into thinking that it's good, or gaslighting all of us into thinking that he doesn't have it. It's the whole thing.
It's really, really funny. Hey, this is actually my color too that I've been playing this match, so I guess I can't play this color. Anyhow, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, DDD's punish game is also pretty decent. Like, I feel like he gets things out of textures and stuff. Nair is like, I think one of the main things DDD players learn to do is like punish over aggression with Nair, especially in this patch where it's better. So like, just check out the way like Ripple uses Nair to call out Falcon approaches.
I was gonna ask how good of a combo breaker tool is, because that's how he just used it there. I mean, O'Reilly was about to hit him with a really juicy knee. Sort of just caught the mitten to the face. Right.
I wouldn't call Nair like a good combo breaker, like in most scenarios. Wow, he did not. He was too, fair with Forto would have killed him, obviously.
Sure.
I would consider it not a very good combo breaker because it's a little slow. It's like frame. What is it? What frames? I want to say it's 6. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, sure.
Frame, which is relatively fast, but it's not like insanely fast. Typically it hits above you, right? So like, it's such a good anti.
Yeah.
Typically people are comboing you from below you, so there's not a huge amount of scenarios. So somebody has to be really overextended to get combo break in 5 seconds. But it's
how
a great
fast is it up there?
Up there. That is one I couldn't tell you. Nair I remember because they.
Oh no, it's fine. I just mean, is it like faster or slower than Nair?
Slower, definitely slower.
Okay, cool. What do you think of this counter pick, Metal Cavern?
It makes sense to me. I think he gets kind of caught on that top platform, but then again, it's like a little lefty. He's gonna get like chain grabs up there if he gets a grab.
Okay.
I just don't like the stage. I can't. I don't really have a lot of intelligent articulation about this stage. I don't know. I just don't like the stage. I just
don't care for it.
I think it's a cool stage, but I'm glad it's in the thing. But I'm just good at it, so I don't really have like anything more than my emotional reaction that I like.
Yeah.
The stage, and they do pretty often.
I respect it. Yeah, like you were talking about, Ripple covering the shield drop with the anti-air Nair, just sort of gliding around under the platform instead of going for anything too committal.
Right. Yeah. Down tilt is pretty buffed in this patch. It's faster, and he can act out of crouch faster. So you'll see like Ripple will probably like run up crouch down tilt, which is just like way faster in this patch than it has been in past patches.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, that was a nice little cross up.
That's another thing I just noticed, that I remember commentating Ripple with Jank, our resident meme DDD player. And Jank pointed out very insightfully that Ripple chooses his openings based off type of waddle very, very specifically. Where if he's in that sit-back mode, not going in, he might mix things up if it's a waddle do. It's really interesting. It's something I hadn't considered. That's it.
Those are two insane stocks that we just missed, by the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Waddle Do's are a lot more threatening than Waddle D's. And they're more predictable. The Waddle D's, the jumping ones, not the laser ones, they have like some animations where they don't attack, whereas Waddle Do's very predictably walk forward and shoot lasers. So you use them as an assist. Move.
Yeah. Oh. Really been nailing the tech on that.
He might have just been okay, he got him maybe. Don't be the next stage.
Oh, that was ballsy up smash. Great tech.
Also another scenario where DDD is like a kind of a strong character online. I think he's stronger.
Sure. I see what you mean. What about his kit do you think makes him stronger?
I don't know, just things like fair, which are like so unsafe. You can throw them out a little bit more. F tilt, things like that. You know, bad DI is punished so hard by him. You know, like he just wants you to get off stage on bad DI, right? Especially Falcon.
Yeah.
So I find that my DI is not so strong. I mean, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't get into this meta too much.
No.
But just interesting to see how characters are in the online environment versus not.
Yeah.
That was an auto-cancel bear, by the way. Pretty sick.
Oh, really super mixing up his counter pick, taking him to Wario Land now.
Yeah, I don't think Ripple likes platforms as DVDs, so this is probably different.
Okay. That is the first inhale I think we've seen.
Yeah, he hasn't been using. He hasn't had to use it much, to be honest. I've already considered here, so.
Yeah, same. Another one of the commentating woes in this era.
Here's the other thing: is O'Reilly is having trouble. He's going high, and I feel like it's hard for Falcon to go low, but it's also such a free punish if he goes high. So he's got to find a way to like kind of get DDD off the ledge. You know, maybe like this is a good stage too because he can wall jump like up air or something. He just has to be careful of being edge guarded. Scary scenario for sure, but you know, Ripple's getting a lot of free real estate up the ledge.
This is a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was gonna say I love O'Reilly as a player. Like never met him, but I watch it. Like he's a person who's I've watched a lot of sets. Like, he's so fun to watch.
Yeah. Equally entertaining guy in person.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask because, like I mentioned, do you know Jank? I should just say.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good.
Philosophies of the character. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you two have. When is the actual, in your opinion, when is swallow good? When is inhale useful?
It's a conditioning tool. I mean, I think the main thing that people don't want to do against it, but is really like the easiest punish in the world, is just roll behind EV. So if they're shielding, they're in the best place to counter, which is to do a roll. Oh my god. So badly there. So yeah, when you're in the position in which DDD wants to swallow the most, you're also in the position where you have the best counterplay.
Wow, he's dead.
He gave him kind of the spike hitbox. There's kind of a little bit of spikiness in that move if you're especially for fast falling.
Okay.
So it's a conditioning tool, you know, and I mean, surprisingly, it can work in air-to-airs. That's a place where you would have to air dodge, and you probably won't get as much of a punish out of that. I actually use it in footsies. I'm kind of weird. I play this character like the Street Fighter character. Like I want to like play footsies with everybody. Yeah, I don't want to play on the ledge. So I'll cover them in that way. Where I'll tick them into a command grab, which is like a very Street Fighter kind of thing to do.
Yeah, of course.
Ripple's innovation, like while he kind of became famous, was he in 3.02 he Connor, are you playing 3.02? Tell me again.
No.
Okay. So in 3.02 he like wrote this big post on Smashboards about the uniqueness of DDD's neutral, the most unique neutral in the game, and it was all about the jump mix-up. And the fundamental mix-up was: is he falling down with a swallow, or is he empty landing, or is he coming down with an aerial? That was like the initial like revolutionizing for main, like sure Fly Amanita played it, but Fly Amanita wasn't like writing posts about it on Smashboards. So I think that still works, but like there is some counterplay like a full hop swallow. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop on it.
No, it's fine. Oh, what a weird platform interaction.
Oh wow, he got the ledge, which is he's been really like hungry for the ledge and really wants to get to it before Ripple gets to it.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, we just saw a 3-0 reset. I mean, what does ORLY need to be doing differently? I guess to avoid getting washed like he is right now.
Really, 3 games. You're right, it was. You know, like I said, it's like there's a certain kind of player mind mentality, which is I'm gonna win on my terms, and I'm not gonna let the other person enforce their thing on them. I mean, that's the kind of player it really is. I think you could correct me if I'm wrong. So
yeah.
he does need to stop going in.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna be a win if you probably.
I love how delicately you started to put that.
I'm the same. I'm not like a crazy camper like DDD. Like you're not gonna see me on the ledge the whole game unless I really need to stop. I'm not okay. Oh no, he got the grab. So yeah, I mean, also I think maybe his punish on DDD's recovery could be improved a little bit. Like DDD, you just want to like bleed him of his jumps and then force him to upbeat predictably and like just repeat the best he can. Ganon is actually very good. Holding ledge and then ledge jump back air is so good against DDD.
Well, what do you think? Is Falcon's bear just not comparable enough to pull that off?
It's actually about the ledge jump. Ganon's ledge jump makes him faster, makes him go up kind of higher than most characters.
Oh, interesting.
That Ganon has. As far as I know, I hope I'm not saying something wrong. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I didn't say wrong things, but that's how I understand it. That he goes a little higher, like him and Bowser. So Falcon, you know, he just covers a little less space, but he could do it. I definitely like ledge jump bear DDD's on recovery too, as DDD. So.
Oh god, what's the Ditto like?
Faster than you'd think because you can throw waddles at each other.
And you can dash off each other's waddles, right?
That's right. So
okay.
if you throw the waddle at you can just neutralize the hitbox by throwing it right back at you.
Oh, that's funny.
Like no lag.
Wow, I love how Ripple just literally ran back to center stage. How often do you see that? He turned his back to ORLY and took a few steps back towards the center. His 4th game in a row.
Yeah. So look at that knee. He need his shield. And one of also Ripple's old thing that I remember him saying is like, I win because people touch my shield. There's no reason to touch DDD's shield. It's like, especially in the front, like you want to at least cross him up. Because if he his grab game isn't like, it's not like insanely good at getting back. So, you know, approaching from the front is like, and getting shield grab is like, such a treat for a DDD.
Wow, he went so surprisingly far from that. Oh, that was nasty. That was sick for
Let's go. Oh, really? I'm so biased with all the DDD information, and I actually love one of those players, so I don't want anyone to think I'm biased here.
No, it's fine. That double nair into I'm a sucker for those little mix-ups. I'm a sucker for like the extra tilt or the extra launcher that you didn't see coming. This is such a fast-paced.
Oh no, he's killed him again. Oh no. No, see, like this, he's still going in the corner. Like, dude, just let him be in the corner.
Leave him be.
That's the thing. I watched ORLY versus Jank. I've watched those sets a lot, and ORLY win. You know, obviously, I won some of those sets. I don't remember the exact record, but I've definitely seen some games where he lost, where it's just like he just kept going into the corner.
Oh yeah, just a lack of patience. All right, I mean, this is doable. I'm sorry, go ahead. Man.
I want to say it nicely, not a lack of patience. He's got a vision for the game, and he's not gonna anyone not let him play his super cool style. Is he dead here? Okay, nice high recovery, but it's gonna be a rinse and repeat.
Oh my god. Oh, he had the read on the roll in, but misspaced the grab just a little bit.
Okay, what's the DI?
That will never not be funny to me. DDD slow walking away from you will never not be funny. I don't know why.
Have you noticed DDD doesn't have hips? He's just like a body with legs.
Just a ball with legs.
He's like
that's one of my favorite bits that I have with Jank is that DDD's voice is actually really high pitched, and the reason he sounds the way he does is because he's hollow.
Oh my god!
So the sound just reverberates through him.
He's dead inside. Oh,
yeah.
He's like physically off. Oh,
like what's that character from Toy Story 2, the penguin whose squeaker breaks? He's like that. His voice is super duper high pitched, and because he's so big and hollow, it makes him sound like a big monster.
So the other thing I'll say is he's probably getting hit by like a few too many nairs and up tilts when he can smash DI up and out. But I think he's a little scared of like going off stage, so he's choosing to get hit by combos. But you know, once you've done it for like a couple of games in a row, like then Ripple is gonna do what he did last stop, which is like just end the combo early with the edge.
Sure.
He knows that you're gonna DI in, so he has like a better option to like end it early with edge.
Well, Ripple is knocking on 6-0's doorstep right now, so ORLY needs to make some really big hits happen now, or he's going home. Something I should point out, because this is a circuit, Shay, feel free to jump in if you have the numbers, but with Morse code eliminated so early, who was in first, and ORLY was in second place, that's gonna shake up the big ranking for the long term.
Yeah. So if I remember right, here I'm actually gonna pull it up right now. I believe that Morse was in first, but him losing at like what, 5th or something like that today.
I think it was 5th.
I'm pretty sure that puts ORLY at #1 spot since he's been consistently getting second place. That's got.
How many has Ripple entered?
What'd you say?
How many has Ripple entered?
Ripple has entered either 2 or 3. One of which he definitely entered super drunk and didn't make it at pools and got angry at everybody. But he hasn't been placed in super duper high. This is by far his best showing.
But
yeah, I mean that ellipsis win is pretty sick, and this is also looking like to be a pretty sick win if he gets the double, like the 6-0, like you said.
oh yeah, 6-0. This I don't even remember the last time he's played Chris, much less 6-0'd. Oh really? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is actually just. I mean, the planets align. Jupiter is in line with Venus and the moon and all that shit. He's fucking on his penguin shit today.
Would have been kind of cool to see Ganon, but you had 6 games, bro. Just show us Ganon versus Falcon.
Yeah, so many miracles.
Here's the other thing. ORLY has not DI'd down the down throw, like at all. He's almost always gotten the B grab. And yeah, it's scary to get F thrown and throw off stage, but like he's getting a lot of free percentage by not DI'ing the down throw to avoid the change.
So this game is looking markedly more even than the last one, but is it too little too late?
You know, I don't know. I mean, really definitely the kind of player who could just go into turbo mode. I feel like. But,
Yeah.
you could tell me, does he get slowed down against like? I mean, people hate playing against Unity, so like, does he get slowed down when he like is getting forced into this frustrating situation?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, if anything, I think it's sort of like what you were saying earlier, where he refuses to be slowed down.
Right.
He refuses to take that breath and sort of pays the price. Oh, Ripple's looking for the quick swallow side to end it. But at the pace we've been going, all he really needs is another one of those good grab conversions. Oh, the Waddle Dee's gonna help him out.
Okay. All right. Let's go, really. Let's go.
There's a glimmer of hope.
See, like he's just narrowing in place, right? Okay,
Oh.
and now he's not DIing. Maybe.
Oh.
Dang it.
I think that's I think the rule is that's
Yeah, that's a dub. That's a
yeah,
dub.
that's for Ripple, right?
Well, hold on. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, guys. But the actual patch notes on this are Kiriri will now always win if the game ends in swallow side. The fact that it ended in a sudden death means that he probably didn't connect the swallow side.
Huh.
I mean, you can just give it to him if you want. But they made it so there's no longer any ambiguity whether he got the swallow side. I'm sure he was getting. So he
must have broke out then, is what you're saying, yeah?
He was probably in the tumble animation, so he was probably getting grabbed, but he wasn't in the mouth yet. That would be my guess. I would say it's an edge case enough that if I were Tio, I would just be like, just whatever. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I don't know. But
Work it out amongst yourselves.
Yeah, anyone who initiates a double suicide, I mean, that's the person who wins. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the rule
what I
for
was
other
thinking.
things. So
yeah, and it did look like he at least connected with the grab animation, even if the game didn't register it as such.
let's just give it to him. I've seen enough.
Man, but that last stock, Conrad, I was like what I was saying. It's like he just ate 3 grabs in a row.